And the moment has arrived. Oh. We're not done here. I mean, we've got a lot of things that we can come back here and get, but I really want to try as clean of a start on Scorched Earth as I can, and only come back here for the necessities and some of the dinos and things. I'm not permanently saying goodbye to the island. For starters, I am taking one of the boss Rexes and an Argentavis. That is it. I'm going to try to tame up my stuff over there, and I got a pretty cool idea for my base. What just happened? Oh, jeez. That was scary. I thought... alright. So this is how it works. You can go to any drop or any one of the obelisks. And if you upload ARC data, that will be available to download on the next map. It has to be something that can be transferred. I think... If I'm not mistaken, I don't think you can load Element, but if I choose to upload Survivor, sure you want this will lead to removal of your Survivor from this arc and dropping all of your inventory. We have nothing in our inventory. So we're going to accept. Alright, we should be able to exit to main menu. Oh, I'm looking up there, it says Arc Evolution Event +++ now active through 6 p.m. Eastern. 3 times breeding, mating, taming, harvesting, and XP. Wow. Nice. Acquire tech replicators on Genesis by trading hexagons with HLMA for tier 2 or 3 loot crates. Okay. Alright, well, we got to get through the maps before we go there. I'm leaving all my settings alone, and we are heading to Scorched Earth. I think I said it on one of my first episodes, or the first couple episodes, that when I first discovered Ark and I first started playing Ark, I was playing on Scorched Earth. I didn't know anything about the other maps for a long time. I mean, I maybe played on the island for just a little bit, but never sunk my teeth in, never did boss battles or the Ascension there prior to just completing Scorched Earth. So I'm pretty familiar with Scorched Earth, but I am a little nervous, to say the least. Because it's been a while, I've got it on the higher difficulty, and I have a plan for how I want to build my base, but I don't really want to give it away yet. I do know that I want to be close to the red obelisk, because that's right on the other side of where the wyverns are at. You're sort of centrally located for the caves. So it's a lot easier to get around to the caves, and you're right next to an obelisk. I think Midlands 3. South 3, maybe? No, Midlands. As soon as I spawn, the very first thing I'm looking for is a drop. I need to get at least the Argentavis. And Ark being a total jerk, oh, it dropped all my stuff in the pack. But all that stuff should actually be there at that obelisk, because the game stops in single player. But we're going to have to quickly build ourselves up as much as we can. Yeah, I guess I like this start. I like being able to do this. If I die on the way, I'm not going to be that distraught. Alright, we need to find a stone to pick up, so I'm just going to be running along here and harvesting my brains out. Silk is another thing I'm going to be looking to grab. That is going to be these little purple flowers. So I'm going to be trying to get as much of those. And if I find a jerboa, oh, if I find a jerboa, I'm going to be very happy. Let's make some basic clothes like that. This is sort of exciting. I mean, it wasn't intended, but it's still pretty cool. There we go. Now, you're going to get a lot of sand on these kind of rocks, which is fine. Torch. What do we need? We need thatch. It's going to be a real bear without that pike pole. So we have to make spears. I think this is a little more fair, especially considering once I get to that obelisk, I'm going to have a Rex. Oh, jeez. Oh, run. That is a rock elemental. Those guys, they are just born angry. You get too close to them, they spawn out of the dirt, they scare the poop out of you. Oh, that did spook me. That one got me. We should have enough of those. And also by the red obelisk is a cave where I can get plenty of crystal. There's metal up there. I mean, not a lot, but in the mountain areas behind it, at least plenty enough for me to be able to get started, get the smithy, and start making the metal tools I need. Oops. Well, I did not pick a logical route, did I? Ugh. Well, I guess this will help me because I can look for any threats. Alright, looks clear enough. So there's water, I keep wanting to say water fountains, but there's like a drinking, these little circular areas that you can drink from. Fortunately, we have all of our levels, so our guy, he's going to be alright for water for a while. And the reason I'm getting all this silk, why I want as much silk as I can get, is for the cloth or the desert armor. It's pretty much all you're going to wear here. You will fry to death in anything else. If we find any small animals, we're going to try to take them out because we need the hide. But if not, we're just our focus, get to that obelisk and get our stuff. Another problem with that obelisk is that there are usually alligators around it. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for them. I don't think with these spears I'm going to be able to do enough melee to really take them on. Oh, there's water bugs and oil bugs. Now, if I attack a Morellotops, even these little low-level guys, more than one is going to attack me. So yeah, it'd be great to get hide, but... And there's a Pegomastix. This is where you're really going to be glad that you increased your stamina. And movement speed. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to outrun that little dude. But this also makes me more vulnerable to attack from an unknown predator. Down here you can find Carnos, Pegomastix, the alligators, which I mentioned. I'm seeing a good sign though. There's a Gallimimus running around over there. So I might be able to get to that obelisk. Got a couple of big guys to protect the area, so that might be good. You never have to worry about silica stones over here. Oh yeah. There we go. All right. Now is the time to build up some of our... Oh! There's a jerboa! Alright, we gotta get rid of that jackwagon. He's gonna kill all our jerboa friends. Thank you for the hide, sir. That one's in the water. So, the reason I want a jerboa is not just because they're insanely cute, but also that they are going to tell us if a bad storm is coming. Now, right now, if a sandstorm comes, we are just out of luck. Because we are not going to be able to do anything about it. It is time to spend some of our engram points. Desert armor, desert armor. So we're looking for anything that says adobe and anything that says desert armor. So adobe door. Not worrying about the fence foundation. I want the foundation, I want the ceiling. Water well. Yeah, so we could put that on top of any of the water pools and drink from them, or store water things. I'm a little tired. I just got done with martial arts and I may or may not use the staircase, but not going to worry about it right now. Tempted to use that as part of my idea. Now, let's not go crazy. We need a lot of points. We are going to get the window. Whip comes in handy here, but I'm going to probably get that engram without too much effort. Desert cloth shirt, pants, hat, clothes, boots. I can't remember if I can make those or if I need to make them in the smithy. I think ghillie armor works okay here too. And it's a lot easier to get the organic polymer here because of the mantises out in the desert. Oh, yep, I'm going to need that. Yeah, I'm going to need that. We got 986 still. Alright. I don't think there's anything else we need to be grabbing right this moment. Oh, the wind turbine. I would buy this, but I don't think I need to because I am likely to get that from a drop as well. Into the turbine or the blueprint. They seem to fall all the time. Same thing with mantis saddles. Seems you could continually get mantis saddles. Oh, I hate to do this to the guy, but he's already bloody. Yeah, not a lot of hide for those, but... Alright, can I make the desert cloth stuff? Nope, gonna need a smithy. So the idea is here, what I want to build is going to require a pretty big flat area. Oh, no, come on! I didn't see him. I swear I didn't see him, officer. No. Alright. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Yes. Aha. Now, the plant seed Y, they really like that. Considering I don't have any of that right now. Yes. We have a jerboa. So if this thing starts chirping, it means that there is danger about. We're going to start a small base area. I don't want to take out this area because once I can get a berry gatherer, they're going to grab this cactus sap that's in here. And there's just a lot of fiber, resources, stuff I could really use in there. And there is a wyvern. Oh. Yes, they're terrifying when you're in the situation I am and have no wyverns to fight them. But it's so promising to know we can have one. Holy shnikes. And a lot of thatch. And then after that, we'll just be going around and collecting fiber. We are going to start the base of this place with thatch. Just like we did on the other one, where I built almost everything out of thatch and then replaced it with the other components as I went along. Yeah, 5 would be a good place to start. I don't mind rebuilding the smithy later if we screw something up. Now what I want to do is I want to start from sort of like the highest place I can start from here. And it's going to be a giant square. So however we have to build this to make it a giant square, that's what we're going to do. We're going to build it back a little bit from the edge because I think there is a no-build area around that. This should get us high up off the ground for things, you know, pegomastics and stuff aren't going to monkey around with us. Oh, I sort of want to kill these guys. Y'all are really cramping my style right now. You can turn that setting down, but yeah, I think it adds to some of the ambiance of having the camera shake. I could possibly turn it down a little. It might be a little over the top right now. Put a ceiling down. Again, this is just to get started. The base of operations, which I may end up building into our actual base. We'll see. It's not a bad location. I mean, I could handle this place. Might as well throw it down. All right, let's see if one ramp will do the job. Oh, look at that! Yay! And perfect. There we go. So the primary base has begun. What do we need to make the forge? We need hide and stone. Sweet. I think we got the hide. Hide armor, completely useless here. 120. Well, we can make our hands and boots. We can get rid of that and equip the higher level stuff, just for now. There, we got a little bit of thermal protection. Wonder if I got enough to make a bed right now. Yep. That'd be a smart idea. Some Ebola would be a good idea. So we're going to use this back wall as sort of our main utility wall. So I might as well build those other thatch walls while I'm at it, so I have something to tell me where to lock into. Yeah, never mind. I don't have the stupid... Well, that was dumb. We'll put it right over here. Out of the way, because I want to put the smithy up against that wall. It's right there next to the door, or the ramp as we walk in. And now I need mortar and pestle, which I know I'm going to need stone for. Let's see how much stone I need. Now, the cave that's up here is going to give us all kinds of sulfur. It's going to give us crystal, which which I just realized I desperately want to have so I can get my spyglass back. I do not recall if this has metal in it. Obsidian, I know. Sulfur, crystal. I also have to remember that I do not have a canteen to store my water. And this is Scorched Earth, so I gotta be careful about that. Canteen is crucial. And it only takes 2 crystals, so I'm good with that. I want at least 50. And I want a pickaxe that doesn't break. Now I would stop and try to see what level that guy is, because if it were a high level Yudi, which I highly doubt, that would be just excellent, because I could finally get a good Yudi, but I just started here. I'm pretty sure it's probably a low level. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Alright, so I am going to get some work done here. I'm going to rebuild our tools. I'm going to get back our crossbow, pike pole, sickle. Just get ourselves in a good state where we can operate again. Raptor over there, that's good. I'm gonna grab myself some water. We will need to put down a campfire to start cooking steaks when we need them. But other than that, I will be back shortly with a more complete build. We'll see you when we get our work done. And here we are. I've waited to make a video because I've been grinding like crazy. I've spent tons of time just getting clay, and more clay. So while I've been gathering up all of this clay and building my base, which I'm going to have revealed here shortly, I'm trying to remember where I left off after recording the introduction to Scorched Earth, but I had an idea of what I wanted to build. I started building it, and then I forgot. Sometimes Ark just doesn't like to line up the walls properly. I fought really hard to try to get it lined up. Then I adjusted my build. I'm pretty happy with what I did with my base. I was gonna wait until I could get all the air conditioners to build the incubation area, but after a lot of headache, I've decided that I'm ready to get a wyvern egg, or at least try to get a wyvern egg. I could fail. If I fail, then at least I put an effort in. Something that's going to be the focus on this episode. There is my base. And we'll go from the top down. So I wanted to make a pyramid at first. And I just kept fighting with the alignment of these. And so I decided like a desert, inspired base. And I thought this looked sort of cool to do that. But you could see the alignment on that corner there. That's what I was dealing with at every single level I was attempting to make the pyramid with. That kind of stuff. Yes, you can fix it. You can spend a long time working on it, but aesthetically, it's fine. See a little hatch at the very top. Goes outside to the roof. This room, it's really just for the look. I don't have a purpose for it. But you can hear the generator, which I have in this section. This is my base generator, so this is generating power to everything, which I think is just a refrigerator right now. Another pain about Scorched Earth is that the generators will fall out of repair. So this already needs 3 metal and some electronics to repair it. The next level down, this is where I'm going to build the incubation chamber. And yeah, you can see I have no air conditioners yet. Mainly because I've just had to use some... Oh, all these little guys down here in the water, they're just sort of my patrol force. They're dinos I've come across down here. And I was getting tired of these Caprosuchus, whatever. I was getting tired of the Capros attacking me. So I just decided to tame up a bunch of little low-level guys and put them down there. And we're going to fly over to this side where I've built 2 traps. Just like on the island. These are the exact same traps. We have our drop pit trap, which I already used to tame a Thyla. Not a very impressive Thyla. It's pretty low level, but I still got a Thyla. And then the RG trap, which I showed on the island. Now we'll go to the main floor of my base. Oh, I tamed a couple more raptors. Forgot about these guys. Get them. Is he passive? That was a level 100. That would be why. Okay. Yeah, and I'm not really paying any mind to these little guys down here. Although I got a level 95 down there. So there's one higher level gator down there. This is what I wanted to show. I had originally brought this boss Rex and Hogan over, and somehow, I'm not sure if maybe Hogan was set to passive or something, but Hogan got killed by something. I will have to make a headstone for Hogan, but this is my plan for my wyvern egg. So I'm going to go to each one of these guys. I want to make sure that they are fully leveled up. Really hoping this works. I'm only leveling them in health. And I don't care about the level of the Rex egg, the wyvern egg that I get. It doesn't matter to me. I just want a wyvern egg. Yeah, I've got so much leftover stuff here. I built the wyvern trap, so we're going to fly over. We're going to take a look at the wyvern trap. We're going to have all these guys in tow. And we are going to set every one of them to attack your target. And the idea is that the wyverns are going to aggro on me the minute I grab an egg. And what I want them to do is get distracted with fighting all these Argentavis and allow mine to slip through and get away. Now it'd be much better on a pterodon. And if I have to, I could always go back and tame out a couple of them off the island. But the thing I was a little bit happy about, I mean, I wasn't happy to lose Hogan, but all of these dinos have been tamed here. They're not great in level, but I got a Yudi. I found one of them. Gotten 2 pretty good level RGs. 174 and 120. They're male and female. So if these ones can't cut it, as soon as I can build an incubation chamber up there, then I can make a large group of higher level RGs. The Thyla that I got is over there. I've got my harvesters over here too. This guy is what I use for stone and sand. Pretty much how I got all this clay. This guy I use for the wood. I'm just using a pickaxe for the thatch, and I'm sort of curious. I'm wondering if Pegomastix took my other pick, because I noticed it. I didn't have it, and I was sort of curious. But I am depleted for metal. Just building the refrigerator, I had to move the fabricator. My original design had like a one level over here, so all these were sort of tucked into the middle. I put a lot in here. It's just slow going. I'm waiting on all of these to finish up their stuff. My main bird has got some more fuel for my wyvern trap. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get all these guys to follow. At the edge of the scar is the big thing where all the wyverns are at, if anybody doesn't know. This is my third best Archie. Well, that sounds pretty cool with all of them following me. Alright, so they are the distraction team. And we're going to fly up and over, and we're going to go to the Argy trap. I'm going to show that wyvern trap. I'm getting a little worked up here. This is exciting and scary all at the same time. So I'm going to land at the wyvern trap, show you how that works. It's just like my Giga trap on the island, which I showed not too many episodes ago. Because I think the Giga trap, I showed that in the same episode I did the Ascension, or maybe it was the one before, but operates the same way. There is a big trap, a lot like the Argy trap, just longer and taller. And there's a behemoth gate on it, which is controlled by a keypad and a generator. Hence why I'm bringing a little bit more gasoline with me. Because once I get into wyvern egg, and another reason I waited to do this was because I needed to have a refrigerator to put the egg in. I don't want to get a wyvern egg and have it spoiled before I have a chance to get all of the air conditioners to incubate it. And air conditioners aren't bad. It's metal, metal, and metal. I'm right next to a arsenal of silica pearls, the water next to me, just loaded with silica pearls. I'm not going to have a tough time getting those. The polymer is also easy, because out here in the desert, we will find mantises. And the beautiful thing about the mantis, they are all over here, and they give tons, I mean just tons of organic polymer. Way better than the penguins. I swear, if a death worm pops up and eats all my RGs, I'm going to be insanely mad. There's death worms here in the desert. Alright, I have one gas in that trap right now. But I'm going to put the I'm going to put the gas that I have on me in there. Again, still easy setup. Generator connected through the fence foundation to this. The wyvern cannot escape out of that, and this should be far enough away, maybe not for the poison, but I don't think the lightning or fire can get this far. Ideally, I don't mind having the poison aggro onto me, because the poison, it's not going to be able to hit me. I can dodge the poison attacks. The only thing I got to worry about is its bites. But when I take an egg, every wyvern in the area is going to aggro onto me. And if all works, if this plan works, they are going to aggro onto these birds. If it doesn't work, then I will feel sad. But this is my first attempt. I thought, let's do this, let's try it out. It'll be fun either way, dying or not. And I'm automatically going to be ahead of these guys, so it should grab hold of them. Alright, again, we're not going to be picky. But we do not want to aggro a wyvern before we get the egg. So we're steering clear. Oh yeah, alright, so there's a bunch down there. Alright, there's a nest. Alright, there's a fire that's sitting in the fire. Alright, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. Oh, crap. Yep, I'm done. I'm done. Well, didn't think about the fact that they were all going to follow and land right next to me. I couldn't find my bird. I couldn't find the one that I needed to get, so... That sucked. That was a fail. Alright, well, I got to show my base. That plan did not work out. You know what? I'm a glutton for punishment here. I've already lost my stuff. Those Argies might get them aggroed up to the ceiling. They might all be flying them up and out of the scar. If so, there's a chance I might fly in and not find any wyverns in that area now. I just need one wyvern egg. If I can get that single egg and raise that up, I'm good. I don't need to worry about getting wyvern eggs anymore. Because you can get in and out on the wyverns as long as you're a little careful. It's pretty easy. I was completely off on my angle. This is a mistake you just can't make with the Argentavis. You gotta know where you're going. And I just thought about this. I died with the egg in my inventory. The good news to that is that if I do go and the wyverns are aggroed out of the scar, then I just gotta grab my bag. And that'll have everything. Wishful thinking is fully at play here. I'm also not worrying about the kill counter anymore. I was going through my episodes and I was trying to figure out where every single death occurred, and then there was the whole issue of, well, what if it happens when I'm not actually recording? You know, should I or shouldn't I count it? And it was a fun little gimmick. It ran its course. Just about the same as the whole gamma time joke. So I'm doing away with it. Okay, I see my stuff. Our stamina up. I do not see any wyverns around it. So what we're going to do, we are going to grab the bag if we don't see any other wyverns when we get down there, and we're going to beat feet right over that ledge. In fact, it'd be even... Oh, crap, there's a fire right there. A fire right there. Alright, we're probably going to lose this Argy. If there are no other wyverns around... Oh, crap. Ooh, I'm getting out of here, getting out of here, getting out of here. Yeah, get them out of the... This is stupid, this is stupid, this is stupid, this is stupid, this is stupid. I still got one bird out there. I have no birds out there. Up and away. Oh yeah. Get out of the scar. Get out of the scar. That's just a poison. That's a fire. You didn't light me up though. Out of the scar. Oh my gosh, he keeps missing with the fire. That poison didn't miss though. Okay, now I'm on fire. I told you I was going to lose this Argy. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, get mad at that stuff. Get mad at that stuff. I know I got the egg on me here. You guys aren't going to get mad at that, are you? Oh. I gotta land in a spot where I can get this back. They didn't get the kill. Ha! Okay, yes, I lost. I lost an RG, but I may have ended up in a safe location. I mean, safer location to where I can use this guy. I don't know a faster way to get up and around. I could have cryoed the Rex, but I figured, why not? Just attempt to run it. Now, if the poison is there, the poison might be able to take me off this thing and kill me. But the Rex will probably kill it. Now, if the game really loves me, then we'll get over there and see that they have lost interest in my bag. This is going to be awesome, though, if I do get that bag, and I do get back with that wyvern egg, every one of those dead RGs is going to be worth it, and then some. Well, it wasn't as smooth as I would have liked. I went in a little too eagerly. What I should have done was just waited it out. I should have waited for them to disperse or gone to a different egg. But, you know, you get overly excited about trying things out and trying strategies out in the game, and, you know, it makes sense. Still not seeing a bag. Come on. What'll probably end up happening is I'm going to see all the wyverns flying around before I see my bag. I gotta get more optimistic here. I mean, should I have taken the Rex or cryoed him up and flew him here? I mean, I probably should have just cryoed him up and flew him here, but I have to leave that one Argentavis at the base. I don't want to risk losing every Argentavis I have, especially my highest level one. That would just be foolish. I was already a little bit foolish. I don't need to be insanely foolish. And there is my bag. Alright, let's see what we've got. If we've got any wyverns to deal with. I am not seeing wyverns. This might happen. They might have lost aggro on it. Or they might have flown to 50-50. I think after a while, when they break away, they fly to the middle of the map and despawn. There is that possibility that they have flown away to despawn. They may or may not grab this and have to deal with wyverns. I don't know. We shall see. If I do grab this and we get away scot-free, there's the egg and all my crap. Alright, Boss 3, let's get out of here. I should rename this guy. Your brethren aren't here. I should just call you the Boss. The Boss. I'm sure I have bags strewn all over from Argentavis. And now, I don't care about any of those RGs. I don't need any of them. Any wyverns? No wyverns following behind. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, we got a wyvern egg. This is beyond huge. I'm gonna need to make a long neck rifle and put a scope on it. The reason why is I can fly into my Argentavis. I can scope out a female poison or fire, And then I use the long neck rifle and fire a single shot that will aggro that one. Once I got the one aggroed, then it's really easy. They will start following me. I get them to follow and get into the trap. Close the trap with the keypad, and I own them. You can't, unfortunately, you can't just capture one and keep farming it. You gotta go back. It's a bit of a pain, but when you have a system down, I do have the maturity cranked up. That's just because I've explained it in the previous episode, but I'll explain it again for this one too. That in a single player game, when you close out of the game, the time stops. And I don't want to sit here and just leave my PlayStation running for hours on end just to mature dinos. It seems wasteful. So I have the maturity cranked up, but regardless, I'm going to have to feed the wyvern no matter what. Baby wyverns will only eat the wyvern milk, and once they're adults, they'll eat regular meat, but to raise them from eggs, you need wyvern milk. But I won't keep you and make you watch me walk this Rex the rest of the way back. I'm going to get back to base. I'm going to put this in the fridge, and I'm not sure if this is going to be in an episode or not, but the next move is going to be staring at a refining forge for hours as it cooks metal. Once we get enough, we'll go out and grab a bunch of polymer, come back, and make... I think I need 8. I'm going to start off with 8. If I need more, I'll build more. But I think I need 8 of the air conditioners.